Have you ever wondered what could cause someone to completely change their religious beliefs? Is it only under special circumstances or major life events that people dare to cross the line of religious differences? Today, let's explore a phenomenon that is quietly unfolding worldwide: the rise in the number of people converting from Islam to Christianity, especially in nations where Islam is not only a religion, but the foundation of society. In many countries, Islam infiltrates every part of life, from politics and law to culture and daily customs. When you grow up in such an environment, abandoning your traditional faith is not just a personal choice, but a decision that could alter your entire life. It could result in rejection from your family, isolation from your community, and even threats to your life. But despite these risks, more and more people are boldly stepping beyond their fears to search for a new truth, a new light in Christianity. In today's video, we will examine 10 Islamic nations where this wave of conversions is taking place silently but strongly. We will listen to stories about their search for deeper meaning in life, strange dreams that guided them to a new faith, and the tremendous sacrifices they have had to endure to keep their belief. We will explore the reasons behind their departure from their childhood faith, the severe challenges they face, and what keeps them strong on this difficult yet hopeful path. Stay tuned until the end, as the final two countries will definitely surprise you with the scale and significance of this phenomenon. Don't forget to like this video if it's been helpful to you. And as you know, YouTube's algorithm favors videos with more likes, so please help me reach more people with this video. Much love to you. Let's begin with the 10th country, Malaysia. Malaysia, a beautiful Southeast Asian country with a population of about 33 million people. World Bank 2023 has a diverse culture, but still bears a strong Islamic influence. Approximately 63.7% of the population follows Islam, Religion Facts 2024. Making it the cornerstone of the country's social and legal systems. However, in recent years, Christianity has slowly been making its mark in Malaysia's religious community. Currently, Christians make up around 9.4% of the population, or nearly 2.67 million people. Religion Facts 2024. According to Vatican News 2024, the number of people exploring and converting to Christianity has been gradually increasing, though the numbers remain relatively small. On Easter Vigil Night 2024, more than 1,700 adults in Malaysia chose to embark on their journey of new faith, meaning approximately 4 to 5 people convert to Christianity daily. Although not a massive explosion, this change signals important signs of belief shifts within Malaysian society. It reflects not only the spiritual curiosity of the people, but also their growing openness to new religious choices. The growth isn't uniform, but is concentrated in specific groups: indigenous populations in Sabah and Sarawak, the Chinese community in Malaysia, and a segment of the younger population in urban areas like Kuala Lumpur and Penang. What drives them to change? A major factor is the sense of community and connection that Christian churches provide. Imagine being a young person in the bustling city, feeling lost amid material pressures, and then finding peace in a church. Christianity's message of grace, love, and salvation is especially compelling in an increasingly unstable world. Moreover, the expansion of religious freedom in certain regions of Malaysia has allowed many to explore new beliefs. For instance, in Sabah, where Christianity has a history dating back to British colonial times, churches are not just places of worship, but also community hubs, hosting classes, charity events, and even cultural exchanges. Picture the story of Aisha, a fictional name to protect her identity. Aisha was raised in a traditional Muslim family in Kuala Lumpur. From a young age, she was taught that Islam was the only true path. But as she grew older, questions about life's purpose began to arise. Then one day, thanks to an invitation from a friend, she accidentally attended a prayer meeting at a church. The warmth of the community and the message of unconditional love captivated her. After months of inner struggle, Aisha decided to convert, fully aware that her family might disown her. While Islam continues to dominate, Malaysian churches, particularly in major urban areas, are flourishing. These spaces function not only as prayer venues, but also as centers for fellowship, education, and spiritual solace. This phenomenon demonstrates Christianity's growing attraction in Malaysia's diverse and complex society. The ninth nation on the list is Algeria. This expansive North African country, home to over 45 million people, has a population that is 99% Muslim. With a rich history, including a period of French colonization, Islam emerged as a national identity symbol following independence in 1962. However, Christianity is making quiet inroads here. Although precise figures are unavailable, some reports suggest that Algeria's Christian population could be between several tens of thousands and over 100,000. The Kabylie area is notable for numerous conversions, likely due to the Berber community's historically more accepting stance toward different religions. Converting religions in Algeria is fraught with difficulty. Stringent regulations may expose individuals renouncing Islam to societal and legal challenges. Nevertheless, despite these hurdles, some opt for a new faith journey, seeking personal peace and purpose. What prompts such changes? Many converts are attracted to the spiritual satisfaction found in Christianity. Take, for example, Karim, a young Berber from Kabylie. Although raised in a Muslim household, he often felt unfulfilled by traditional practices. Upon discovering a Bible through a foreign acquaintance, he was deeply moved by Jesus' sacrifice. After much reflection, Karim chose to convert, fully aware of the potential for community rejection. The availability of Christian teachings via clandestine churches and online resources is pivotal. In Algeria, the internet has become a gateway for those exploring new faiths. Messages emphasizing hope, love, and communal support have inspired individuals to leave their former beliefs. Despite Algeria's Muslim majority, Christian congregations offer safe havens for worshippers. In the face of legal constraints and social opposition, Algeria's Christian community is expanding, propelled by deep faith and a quest for spiritual renewal. This story underscores perseverance within the rigid boundaries of a traditional society. The eighth country is Morocco. This North African nation, with 37 million inhabitants, also has nearly 99% of its population practicing Islam. Celebrated for its rich heritage, from Marrakech's lively souks to Fez's historic palaces, a quiet yet noticeable religious transformation is underway. Recently, interest in Christianity has been on the rise, especially among the Berber population. The US Department of State reports approximately 40,000 Christians in Morocco, mainly expatriates residing in cities like Casablanca, Rabat, and Tangier. Estimates of indigenous Moroccan converts vary between 8,000 and 50,000, though accurate counts are elusive due to religious limitations and societal pressures. Conversions predominantly take place in major urban centers where contemporary lifestyles encourage receptivity to new ideas. Given the delicate nature of this matter in Morocco, many converts practice their faith privately. While specific data on conversion rates is lacking, the burgeoning interest in Christianity is evident. Many converts are attracted by the spiritual message of Christianity. Take the case of Fatima, a young woman from Casablanca. Working in the tourism sector, she regularly interacts with foreign tourists. One European customer gave her a Bible, and although she initially read it out of curiosity, the messages of forgiveness and hope gradually touched her deeply. After months of internal struggle, she secretly converted, even though she had to hide it from her family. The main reason many people embrace Christianity is the personal connection with God. They discover something that was missing in their previous faith. While there are few churches in Morocco, believers still gather discreetly in private homes or hidden locations for services. This slow but steady growth highlights the strength of faith in a deeply traditional society. Morocco is proof that even in places where Islam is overwhelmingly dominant, there are individuals brave enough to step out of the conventional and seek new meaning. It is a journey requiring extraordinary courage and persistence. Country number 7, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, the birthplace of Islam, has a population exceeding 35 million, most of whom are Muslims. It is home to the two holiest cities, Mecca and Medina, making Islam not just a religion, but the foundation of the national identity. The public practice of other religions is banned, forcing Christianity to remain in the underground. Nonetheless, by 2023, there were approximately 1.4 million Christians in Saudi Arabia, mainly migrant workers from the Philippines, India, and various African nations. By 2024, this number rose to 1.5 million. These individuals include not only foreign nationals, but also a small number of native Saudis, although they must keep their faith a closely guarded secret. Imagine the story of Ahmed, a Saudi engineer in Riyadh. Ahmed grew up in a conservative family, but through his job, he befriended a Christian colleague from the Philippines. After multiple conversations, he began reading the Bible and discovered a sense of peace he had never experienced before. Despite knowing that conversion could lead to imprisonment or worse, Ahmed pursued his new faith in secret. In Saudi Arabia, underground churches often meet in private homes where members support one another. The internet plays a pivotal role, providing access to religious materials and updates from the Vatican. 20 years ago, possessing a Bible could lead to severe repercussions. But today, online resources have opened up a new realm. Although caution is still required, societal changes under Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman have allowed for a certain degree of freedom. Believers no longer live in constant fear, though they must still adhere to local customs. This is a story of unwavering faith in one of the most challenging environments. Many converts are attracted by the spiritual message of Christianity. Take the case of Fatima, a young woman from Casablanca. Working in the tourism sector, she regularly interacts with foreign tourists. One European customer gave her a Bible, and although she initially read it out of curiosity, the messages of forgiveness and hope gradually touched her deeply. After months of internal struggle, she secretly converted, even though she had to hide it from her family. Despite Christianity's long history in Egypt, there is a notable rise in the number of conversions from Islam to Christianity. According to Christianity Today, 2024, in 2023, Egypt had approximately 13 million Christians. And by 2024, this number increased to 13.2 million. Most conversions happen secretly due to societal and legal pressures. While Egyptian law does not officially prohibit conversion, those leaving Islam often face social stigma, family rejection, or even life-threatening consequences. Open Doors USA, 2023. Individuals who seek a new faith are often aided by underground networks. They receive books, resources, and attend secret gatherings to study Christianity. Some, like Mahmoud, a former Muslim, have expressed that it was the message of salvation and God's unconditional love in Christianity that led him to discover true faith. Though public conversion is still uncommon, Coptic churches remain a spiritual refuge for new converts, helping them uphold their faith amidst trials. Egypt is a clear testament to the power of religious faith. In spite of societal obstacles, Christianity not only survives, but quietly thrives. Through periods of historical and social turmoil, belief in God continues to spread, igniting hope for those in search of a new way. The fifth nation, Turkey. Turkey, a country situated between Europe and Asia, is a place where great civilizations converge. With a population of about 85 million, World Bank, 2023, it boasts a long history of religious richness. Before becoming the heart of the Islamic world, Turkey was the birthplace of Christianity under the Byzantine Empire, with Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, being one of Christianity's most important cities for centuries. However, after the Ottoman Empire conquered Constantinople in 1453, Christianity slowly diminished as Islam took hold as the dominant religion. Today, approximately 99% of Turkey's population identifies as Muslim. Pew Research Center, 2021. Predominantly Sunni. While the Christian community now represents a small portion of the population, signs of a revival have been emerging in recent years. In 2023, Turkey had around 200,000 Christian believers. By 2024, this number grew to 220,000, with most of them residing in major cities like Istanbul, Ankara, and Izmir. Christianity Today, 2024. These regions offer a more open cultural atmosphere where people are exposed to a wider array of religious ideas compared to rural areas. The pursuit of spiritual freedom and a personal relationship with God is the primary factor encouraging many to turn to Christianity. The message of love and hope found in this new faith has resonated with those who felt unsatisfied in their previous beliefs. According to Open Doors USA, 2024, many Muslims in Turkey have secretly explored Christianity through online platforms, underground churches, and communities of foreign Christians. While Turkey constitutionally guarantees freedom of religion, those who convert from Islam to Christianity often face significant challenges in practice. They may experience social rejection, threats, or even job loss due to societal prejudice. According to the World Watch List, 2024, Turkey ranks among the countries with increasing religious persecution. The government does not directly punish converts, but societal and familial pressure often forces them to keep their newfound faith a secret. Some converts, such as Emre, a young man who was once a Muslim, revealed that they felt disconnected from the strict practices of Islam and began exploring Christianity through online communities. When Emre publicly declared his new faith, his family rejected him, leading him to leave his hometown and live in a Christian community in Istanbul. Emre's story is far from unique and reflects the broader reality for many in Turkey. Despite the challenges, small Christian communities continue to grow. Although there are not many Christian churches, those that exist serve as places for believers to gather, learn, and fortify their faith. Alongside established churches such as St. Anthony's Church in Istanbul and the Greek Orthodox Church in Izmir, more and more Christian groups meet secretly in homes to worship and pray. Each conversion journey is unique, yet they all reveal one shared truth. Even in a society that remains largely conservative, belief in God quietly takes root. Though it constitutes a small minority of the population, the revival of Christianity in Turkey is a significant phenomenon. It signifies not only a religious shift, but also a deep transformation in the values and mindset of contemporary Turkish society. In a world that is becoming increasingly interconnected and open to religious diversity, many people in Turkey are searching for a new spiritual path. Despite facing numerous challenges, those who embrace Christianity continue their faith journey, standing as a testament to the strength of belief amidst historical and social turmoil. The fourth country, Pakistan. Pakistan, a South Asian nation with over 240 million people, has one of the highest Muslim populations globally, making up about 96%. Islam is not just a religion, but a significant part of the legal and political framework. However, even in this challenging environment, the Christian community in Pakistan endures and is even growing. Despite facing many dangers and pressures, in 2023, the Christian population in Pakistan was estimated to be around 4 million. By 2024, this figure increased to 4.2 million, with approximately 200,000 conversions occurring in a single year. Conversions often happen quietly, especially in provinces like Punjab and Sindh, where there are long-established Christian communities. Many people turn to Christianity because they feel the comfort, love, and salvation that the faith offers. Some are disillusioned by the social injustices and discriminatory systems in place and seek a faith that offers hope and peace. Although Pakistan's constitution recognizes religious freedom, Christians, particularly those who convert from Islam, often face discrimination and danger. The blasphemy law, one of Pakistan's most controversial laws, is frequently used to suppress religious minority groups. According to Open Doors World Watch List 2024, Pakistan is among the top 10 countries with the most severe persecution of Christians. Many converts, such as Sana, a young woman from Lahore, had to leave their families after publicly converting to Christianity. She shared that when her family discovered her conversion, they threatened her and forced her to marry a Muslim man to atone for her sin. Sana eventually sought refuge in an underground church, where she received help from other Christians. The violence against Christians is also concerning. According to Aid to the Church in Need, 2023, hundreds of attacks on churches and Christian communities have occurred in the past decade. In August 2023, Dozens of churches in Punjab were attacked and set on fire following an unfounded blasphemy allegation, forcing many Christians to flee. Despite the challenges, the Christian community in Pakistan remains strong. Churches, though operating under immense pressure, continue to play a vital role in providing both spiritual and material support to believers. Organizations such as the Pakistan Christian Congress and Christian Solidarity Worldwide continue to defend the rights of Christians, fighting against discrimination and religious violence. Religious groups are also using social media and online platforms to connect and learn more about their faith. Many secret converts have expressed that they feel encouraged knowing that thousands of others are on the same spiritual journey. The growth of Christianity in Pakistan is not just a religious phenomenon, but a symbol of courage and spiritual resilience. Despite social pressures, legal risks, and the threat of violence, more and more people are turning to Christianity as a source of hope and light in the darkness. This is a story of perseverance in the face of adversity. Christians in Pakistan not only find faith, but also create a united community, despite the risks posed by an unstable and prejudiced society. Through every challenge, they remain steadfast in their belief that no matter the difficulties, God is always by their side. The third country, Afghanistan. Are you surprised to see Afghanistan on this list? With a population of 40 million people, 99.7% of whom identify as Muslim, Afghanistan is one of the most difficult places for religious minorities. Since the Taliban's takeover in 2021, religious freedom has all but disappeared, but Christianity is still quietly growing. By 2023, approximately 15,000 Christians lived in this region. That number increased to 18,000 in 2024. Due to the severe consequences of leaving Islam, including possible execution or rejection by family, they must practice their faith in secrecy. It's a sobering yet powerful truth. Frustration with political turmoil and the Taliban's harsh religious rule has led many to seek refuge in Christianity. Covert groups offer humanitarian assistance and faith-based materials, giving people a chance to explore Christianity. Secret prayer gatherings have become a beacon of hope. Afghanistan stands as a rare example of how belief can thrive even in despair. The Christian community's survival here illustrates that faith can defy even the most severe repression. Indonesia, the second nation on the list, is home to 212 million Muslims among a total population of 270 million. This vast archipelago features rich cultural diversity. While official statistics place Christians at 11%, church leaders estimate the number may actually reach 20 to 30%. An estimated 2 million Indonesians convert to Christianity each year. Conversion is especially common in rural areas where missionaries are active and through social media that connects people with global religious content. It's among the highest conversion rates globally. The Islamic initiative, Sep Maryam, launched on January 7, 2024, stirred controversy by announcing that 2 million Indonesians convert each year, predicting that the country will cease to be Muslim majority by 2035. Though widely criticized, it reveals the magnitude of religious change. The emergence of a middle class and political openness have supported religious liberty. In metropolitan areas like Jakarta and Bali, Christianity is practiced more freely. Family-style churches are forming, giving people close-knit environments to explore new beliefs. Christianity's growing influence in Indonesia is not only due to its core message, but also its adaptability to local cultures. Despite religious friction, believers are building resilient communities. Finally, country number 1, Iran. When people hear Iran, they might think of anti-Western demonstrations, nuclear programs, or a crackdown on religious freedom. With 87 million people, 99.4% Muslim, Iran is often listed among the most repressive places for Christians. Yet another narrative is unfolding. In 2023, some 1.2 million Iranians converted to Christianity, an average of 3,300 per day. It's one of the most rapidly expanding Christian populations worldwide. Dissatisfaction with Islamic extremism and a deep yearning for spiritual liberty drive this transformation. The underground church movement in Iran has gained momentum through media platforms and online ministry work. Although the government attempts to crack down, with some clerics warning about the threat of Christianity, the number of believers continues to increase. Secret prayer gatherings in private homes have become a means of community connection, despite the constant risk of raids. Government raids may bring violence, job losses, or threats to families, yet the determination of Iranian believers remains steadfast. They stand as bright examples amidst the growing darkness of the Middle East, showing that faith can blossom even in the most barren places. The stories of these 10 nations are not merely statistics, but journeys of spiritual strength, proving that faith can overcome any obstacle. From Malaysia to Iran, these individuals have dared to walk a difficult path, despite opposition from family, society, and government. While we witness this growth, there are still countries where Christianity is entirely prohibited. In the next video, I will take you on a journey to explore places where believers live in secrecy and danger, with stories of courage and sacrifice that will keep you captivated. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.